Ladies and gentlemen, your NFC North divisional champions, the Detroit Lions. Since the reorganization of the NFC North division into 4 teams in 2002, the Detroit Lions have consistently failed to secure a victory. The Green Bay Packers, under the leadership of Hall of Fame quarterbacks Brett Favre and Aaron Rodgers, have been the dominant force in this division. Historically, the Lions have faced significant struggles, recording the second highest number of losses in the NFL. However, a recent series of events suggests a potential shift in the Lions' fortune. They concluded last season with an impressive 8-2 record in their final 10 games, indicating a possible resurgence. At the same time, the Packers encountered internal discord, missed the playoffs, and ultimately traded their star quarterback, Aaron Rodgers, to the Jets. In a surprising development, the Lions are now considered favorites to win the NFC North with plus 140 odds at DraftKings, placing them ahead of the Vikings, Bears, and Packers. As the Lions continue to build a formidable roster, the future success of the Detroit Lions, full send no matter what, is closely tied to their new franchise quarterback, Jared Goff. Football is a team sport, and success requires more than just a standout quarterback. This is clearly understood by the Detroit Lions, who have assembled a strong foundation that is primed for success. At the helm of the Lions offense is offensive coordinator Ben Johnson. He is to be respected. In a short period of time, Johnson has earned a reputation as one of the premier offensive coordinators in the NFL. Last season, under his guidance, the Lions put up an impressive 453 points, ranking 5th in the league. Success in football often begins in the trenches, and the Lions' offensive line is laying a rock-solid foundation in that unit. According to Pro Football Focus, this unit ranks among the top 5 in the league. As for the new leader under center, quarterback Jared Goff has quickly found a go-to receiver in the rising star Amon-Ra St. Brown. Last season, St. Brown tallied an impressive 106 receptions, which was ranked 7th in the league. Also has 1,160 yards receiving and 6 total touchdowns. The team is also eagerly waiting for a 6-game suspension to end for their second star receiver, Jameson Williams. Although Williamson last year was recovering from an ACL and this year is facing that 6-game suspension, he is anticipated to make a significant impact as the Lions wide receiver 2 once he returns on the field. With this talented roster and strong leadership, the Detroit Lions are crafting a well-rounded and competitive team that is poised for success and ready to make its mark in the NFL. In response to key departures during the offseason, specifically running back Jamal Williams, who moved to the New Orleans Saints after leading the league with 17 rushing touchdowns, the Detroit Lions took decisive action. In a move that surprised many during the 2023 NFL Draft, the Lions selected Jahmyr Gibbs with the 12th pick overall. Gibbs is a dynamic running back from the University of Alabama. He's nice. I like him a lot. Was an unexpected choice given the recent NFL trend devaluing running backs in early draft rounds. We see it today. Gibbs is no ordinary talent. Known for his resilience and outstanding performance against the defenses of the SEC, he promises to be a centerpiece in the Lions' offensive scheme. Remarkably, despite his position as a running back, he led the Crimson Tide with 44 receptions last season. With only 2 drops from 105 career catchable targets, Gibbs demonstrated exceptional receiving skills that can turn him into a dependable outlet for quarterback Jared Goff. In addition to drafting Gibbs, the Lions strategically acquired David Montgomery from the Chicago Bears. This move further strengthens the running back room. Montgomery brings a blend of size and power to the Lions' backfield, which likely earmarks him as the primary option in goal line situations. Meanwhile, the agile, versatile, and incredibly athletic Gibbs is expected to be a key figure in the Lions' backfield and serving as the successor to DeAndre Swift. These targeted acquisitions underline the Lions' proactive approach to constructing a potent and multi-dimensional offense. Detroit is setting the stage for what could be a transformative season, demonstrating that they are serious, very serious about competing at the highest level. With the 34th overall pick in the draft, the Detroit Lions selected tight end Sam LaPorta from the University of Iowa, a school with recent history of producing elite NFL tight ends. following in the footsteps of George Kittle, TJ Hawkinson, and Noah Fant. Sam LaPorta is expected to immediately step into an important role for the Lions, owing to an outstanding collegiate career that sets him apart as a top prospect. Known for his remarkable ability to generate significant yardage after the catch, LaPorta is more than just a reliable receiver. He is a playmaker, period. Over the last 2 years, he broke 30 tackles on 111 catches, further underscoring his potential as a game-changing talent. Adding another layer to his appeal, LaPorta possesses the versatility that modern NFL offense covets. He has demonstrated the capacity to line up not only in traditional tight end spots, but also in the slot or out wide. This was showcased in his collegiate play, as evidenced by his 65 snaps as an outside receiver in his 2022 campaign. And I'm so confident about these two rookies and Jahmyr Gibbs and Sam LaPorta making an impact in year one that I'm going to put my money where my mouth is. And if you're interested in making money this football season, head over to Prize Picks and use code RFF for a deposited match up to $100. And what I'm going to be taking is the Sam LaPorta season over in receiving touchdowns at 3.5. And if you pair that up with Dak Prescott's 0.5 yards promo, and we be realistic and say he's going to at least get a yard, this is going to be something that will cash out easily. Thank me later. You're welcome. The strategic moves by the Lions during the offseason, including their investment at running back and tight end through the draft and trade, suggest a carefully calculated effort to assemble a powerful and versatile offense. Detroit's new additions, including Jahmyr Gibbs and Sam LaPorta, paired with experienced players like David Montgomery and Jared Goff, position the Lions to potentially field one of the more dynamic and effective offenses in the NFL. This holistic approach to team building, targeting both star potential and functional depth across key positions, may very well set the stage for the Detroit Lions to defy expectations and emerge as a true contender this year. The NFC North appears to be anyone's division to claim, and the Detroit Lions aren't backing down from anyone. In the limelight of an optimistic fan base, keen to see their team sustain the impressive momentum built at the end of their previous season, has the fan base believing that this is the year that can get things done. As the narrative of this storied division unfolds, the Lions have emerged as an unexpected darling of the fans and the general public. The spotlight is now firmly on them, and with that attention comes the pressure to live up to escalating expectation. The question is, can the Detroit Lions rise up to the occasion and deliver on this newfound promise? Detroit fans, let me know in the comments. Their divisional opponents present a varied landscape. The Minnesota Vikings, despite coming off a season with 13 wins, have exposed their vulnerabilities. Their minus 3-point differential last season with a strong overall record is a subtle indication that they were often on the edge of victory and defeat, which ultimately culminated in a disappointing playoff loss to the New York Giants. The Chicago Bears are clearly in a rebuilding phase. With a mere 3 wins last season, they seem to be in the early stages of a multi-year project and are likely a season or two away from posing a serious threat as playoff contenders. The Green Bay Packers, the departure of iconic quarterback Aaron Rodgers, marked the end of an era and has set the stage for a rebuilding process that the team is still navigating. This season, the Detroit Lions are not just aiming to compete. They are in the hunt to redefine their legacy in the NFC North, striving to transform from the underdogs to the leaders of the pack. It's a tantalizing prospect that has Detroit and its fans dreaming of a future for once seems brightly within reach. Do you believe in your Detroit Lions? Do you believe in Dan Campbell? Do you believe in Jared Goff? Let me know in the comments. Like, comment, and subscribe.